She alleges a sexual assault back in high school. Does she consider this an attempted rape?
She does. She clearly considers this an attempted rape. She believes that if it were not for the severe intoxication of Brett Kavanaugh, she would have been raped.
And I know, Deborah, that she has accounts from her husband and from her therapist in around 2012 to corroborate her story. Did she tell anyone about what happened, though, at the time of the incident?
She did not, and like many trauma victims, especially young trauma victims, they try to put it away and try to go forward with their lives and really try in their own heads to minimize it.
Is your client willing to testify before the Judiciary Committee publicly and tell this story?
She is. She's willing to do whatever it takes to get her story forth, yes. She has taken a polygraph. She's a credible person. These are serious allegations, and they should be addressed. Yesterday, the White House would not even have the nominee acknowledge whether he knew her, and he's not being forthcoming.
Since you became a legal adult, have you ever made unwanted requests for sexual favors or committed any verbal or physical harassment or assault of a sexual nature?
No.
She's not been asked, but she is now willing to do so. Is she in conversations with people? Have the lawmakers reached out and tried to talk to her via phone?
We've heard from no one. We've seen various statements made on television, but statements that are being bandied about for political reason, but no one's asked her, no. Unfortunately, what we're already hearing this morning is that the Republicans intend to play hardball. They intend to grill her. This is not an exercise that is designed to get at the truth. This is an exercise that's designed to terrify somebody who's already been traumatized.
We're in the hour here.
She should not be insulted. She should not be ignored. She should testify under oath, and she should do it on Capitol Hill. But if that's up to the Senate Judiciary Committee, they need to decide the forum. And Judge Kavanaugh should also testify as to these 36-year-old allegations.
I'm shocked that the matter didn't come up in the nearly 32 hours of testimony that Judge Kavanaugh was before us in the open session, or the nearly hour and a half session that we had in a closed session.
A lot of people look at this and say, here's somebody who has a political motive to tell this story. What would you say to that?
I would say no one in their right mind, regardless of their motive, would want to inject themselves into this process and face the kind of annihilation that she will be subjected to by those who want this nominee to go through. This is not a politically motivated action. In fact, she was quite reluctant to come forward, and she was in fact outed after she had made the decision not to come forward.